Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
What story can you remember about that transitional time that would help someone else considering to move to Hawaii?
Within the first couple of days that I started there, I picked up the phone and I started making calls, outreach calls to all of our stakeholders and people out in the community. And I called the principal of the adult community school because our GED program was run in collaboration with them. He answers the phone and I said, "Hi, Gary, my name is Sarah." And I just launched into my spiel, right? And I just started saying who I was and where I was from. And he stopped me. He interrupted me and he said, "I'm going to stop you. You're not from here, are you?" And it just totally took me back. And I was like, "No, I'm not." And I was a little offended. And I said, "But here I am." And I launched into my spiel again. And he said, "I'm going to stop you again. Why don't you come over here? Let's have coffee. Let's talk story. And I'd really like to meet you." I said, "Okay." So I went to his office and we sat down and talked story. And in that first meeting, he said, "There's a certain way that you do this. And you are not doing it the right way. So I'm going to help you." And he ended up being an amazing mentor for me. His name is Gary. He was a mentor for me throughout that entire job. He retired. And I've just always been so grateful that he stopped me, right? He stopped me early enough to let me know this is not the way we do this here. We need to stop and take time and get to know each other. I never forgot that. And I was so grateful that happened in the first couple of days because I probably would have continued to make phone calls like that if Gary hadn't stopped me.
What is it specifically that you would say this is what you do versus not do?
Yeah, you got to stop. You need to get to know the person, be curious and talk story and get to know the person, ask questions and be humble instead of starting with launching right into your story and business and stakeholders and all that stuff. We needed to connect as human beings first.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.